Hello, my beautiful ducklings, it's your friendly Puppeteer, and I'm back again with another Steven Universe vlog, and oh boy, is it nice to be back in the old studio. It's been a while. I promise I'll have another episode of Cartoons vs. Cancer soon. Yep, and I have facial hair now. So, today's episode is part one of a whole batch of new episodes. At least the ones that were put online are a batch of new episodes. I guess Cartoon Network's continuing to do this thing where they release the episodes in blocks. Is it a good marketing choice? I'm not a marketing executive, so I can't tell you that. But as a consumer, I don't really like binging episodes that much, but I digress. Today's episode is Dewey wins, which is not true. Dewey loses. In this episode, Dewey loses. Yes, Mayor Dewey, is in the electoral race for mayor, the electoral race being against the Nana of the pizza shop, whose name escapes me. I think it starts with a G, and you guys will tell me in the comments, but I know what it is. I saw the episode. And it seems that Dewey doesn't have much of a chance of winning. When they start a debate, Nana has all the right answers, all the right things to say. She even has the old Nixon signs, and Mayor Dewey's getting pelted with tomatoes. And in the end, Dewey doesn't win, and Nana's the new mayor of Beach City. What does this have to do with anything? Well, it turns out that this was all tied in to Steven and Connie not getting along. Look, I've been doing this show. I've been watching this show. And I've been doing the vlogs for a long time. And I've watched a lot of episodes. A lot of that are just filler, and a lot that are just like, alright, you know, a little bit of story here and there. Steven, Rebecca, we're really losing it. We're really losing the mileage here. I mean, maybe this episode was liked by a lot of people. I personally saw it to be the most convoluted metaphor, or simile, if you would, for what's going on between Steven and Connie. I don't know if there could be a more convoluted way to go about explaining how Connie's feeling about Steven right now. So to recap what's happened, if you missed that, is Steven goes to space and all that jazz, and he sort of ditches Connie and stays on the spaceship. But Connie's sour about that for a reason that we don't know yet, and Steven thinks it's because the betrayal or something? Like, Connie feels betrayed that Steven would risk himself to go save the town, or something like that? I honestly, I'm not even doing this for, like, comedic effect, have no idea what Connie's supposed to be upset about. And the loose thread of an explanation that they attempt to give at the end of the episode, it makes, I don't understand it. I don't get what that's supposed to mean. I don't understand why they related it to the mayor race. Is Nana as the mayor going to tie in later to the plot? I don't understand this episode. It doesn't make sense to me. It seems like such a strange way to restart the hiatus. What? I don't comprehend why they would go this way with the story. Because they don't go anyway with the story. And usually for a filler episode, it's just sort of like a goofy episode that you can put to the side. But this one, like, attempts to tie into the main story, which isn't a problem, talking about Connie and Steven's relationships after what happened, the abductions. The problem comes at such a strange, convoluted metaphor, or a comparison, a parallelism to what's happening in the real world. Well, I don't understand this episode. What's going on? I'm at a loss for words. I don't know if this is supposed to be an episode that will tie in when I watch the next few episodes, and it'll make a bit more sense. But as for the time being, I don't think I've ever said before that I feel like I've wasted my time watching an episode of the show. In 4 years of doing these vlogs, of these videos, I usually find redeeming qualities in an episode. I'm usually like, at least they had this part. This episode, I absolutely do not understand why it exists. I understand that I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Do you guys get it? Am I alone on this? I mean, let me know, of course. But I just don't understand why, if they're going to talk about a subject like this, which is fine to talk about, they're going to relate it to something so distant and foreign as the mayor race. It seems really weird. Honestly, guys, I don't know what to say. Let's hope things go up from here. This is really just a short video because I have no idea what to say. See you next video. Maybe things will make a bit more sense. I'll see you guys later. Adios. What's going on?